again, Tonya.
Go ahead, get ready.
Okay. Do I leave the phone like this?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
I'ma go in the party and I got my drink on. And in December, I'ma throw my mink on. Cartier, I'ma throw the link on. I'm the type of chick you want to put a ring on.
All right, DJ.
A whole lot of options. VIP with my whole team chopping. Club rocking, Frank dropping. I'ma turn up so the profit ain't stopping. Look at me looking so bangy. Lipstick looking like candy. On the red eye to Miami. Spirits on the beach where it's sandy. OMG, look at me, look at me. Everything big you can see. B to the I to the G. I'ma go big, I'ma go. OMG, look at me, look at me. Everything big you can see. B to the I to the G. I'ma go big, I'ma go.
Oh. Yeah.
Wow. Tonya Jay.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
All right, you got 1 minute. Oh, 7 o'clock. 7:01. We're live. Jay, you here? You here? Jay, I'm you. All right, we ready to go? I don't hear you, Jay.
I'm ready.
Okay. Everybody ready?
All ready. Oh man, I'm on my moon.
All right, well, here we go right now. Hey, it's Happy Friday, Happy Friday, Happy Friday. It's always on with Tonya and Jay. What's up? We're featuring DJ Ice. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Welcome to Always On with Tonya and Jay. Featuring DJ Ice. I'm losing people here. But anyways, we got a great show. Part two is being Black in America exhausting. I don't know. You all let me know. Join in the conversation. We got some great guests here. We have Dawkins, Georgia representative, and we're supposed to have Steve Cohen, which is KUSI news director, to talk about his book and help us talk about the issue right here. Welcome, D, and I'm Meet Mike.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, how are you? Oh, how are you?
I am wonderful. I'm wonderful.
Great. Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. What's up, D?
It's a Friday.
It is a Friday. What's up, D-Ski? Oh, D got her fly glasses on.
I know, she's looking great. You looking good, girl.
Thank you.
We got another person that's joined. I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. I think this is Steve. Okay. Anyways, Jay, where are you at?
Oh, I'm on Lincoln Center. You heard the news about Lincoln Center, right? Lincoln Center in New York City is going to create an outdoor venue for performances.
Oh.
That was big. That was big in New York this week. So I'm outside of Lincoln Center, giving some love. All right, quiet. I think that's Mom Dukes on the phone. Okay, we got you. Just focus in. Stay cool. We'll get to you in a second. So anyway, this is all Lincoln Center. I'm in the middle of Upper West Side, just doing our thing, being slow and rolling.
All right.
And see the light?
Yes, I love it. I love it. How was your week, Jay?
I was just leaving the house I was early, believe it or not. And
right.
It was crazy, right? There was so much going on. I mean, I flew out. I took my first trip to SoCal last week for some meetings, and it was okay. It's starting to get busy again on the planes, but everybody's respectful, at least the flight I was on, masking up, being respectful, keeping it on throughout the whole trip. So that was pretty cool. Other than that, just, squeezing in that day-to-day grind, trying to throw in a little exercise, eat right, sleep well, but everything else is good. Looking forward to Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, T-Money.
Thank you.
D,
happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody.
I know we want to show a lot of love, but we want to show some love in diversity and what's going on in the world, because the world is giving us a check here and there.
You ain't
they
never
checking
right
us. They checking us. What's up, my brother? DJ J.U. Weiss in the house.
J.U. Weiss, how are you? Oh, he don't speak. He just, there you go. Sign language. He said he's doing good and rocking out.
I'm so happy we have D in the building because, D, we got to get into a lot with you. I know your time is money. You're busy. We had D talking on the air this morning. The big news, the mayor of Atlanta, and we're not going to get into the news vibe, but we just want to talk about the love vibe of what's going on. And D, you're in the heart of it all in the ATL. And what really brought you to life is that we did a show last week. They hit you with that corny ass. Some viewer had a negative response, but the week before that, last week when Tonya was on, the party action going on. Last week, I was out, but Tonya had on a guest from KTLA, and they talked about how exhausting sometimes it is to be yourself, to be African American, and everything that's going on. So when I got that text from you, D, about that guest, you were just kind, because D's smart, she's intellectual, she's brilliant, she's a state rep of Georgia. She's done that over 10 years. She's a candidate for SOS, as she says, Secretary of State. She's a professor. She's an associate pastor. She's a mother. She's a wife. She's a grandmother. And all of a sudden, she's doing a television show out of love. And I don't want to say asshole, but somebody with a bad day shot her a text that was just so out of the ordinary. Like, it's exhausting.
Right.
So I was like, D can spread some love on that, because we don't want to talk about the negative. We as a community, we don't like to talk about the negative. Yeah. We want to talk about the positive of it all. And I know, D, you said that was part of the everyday grind of being on air, but why don't you break it down a little bit of your initial reaction and how you feel today? Did D hang up on us?
No,
yeah, y'all can hear me, right?
Now I can hear you.
Okay, so see, this is what happens when Jay sets you up on these Republican stations all the time. You may, I'm just saying, this is what you get. And so I'm accustomed to them calling me all type of things like, monkey, gorilla, nigga monkey, nigga bitch, Mark. So now today I was the ugliest Marxist nigga bitch in the world. And so some days I'm up for it. Some days I have to, dial it back, because what I really wanted to say was your mama. But see, you can't say your mama on social media, because, that would not be the appropriate comeback, because I am a politician and a preacher. But that was my initial response in my mind. And it didn't work, because they were so upset just because I was talking about Black Lives Matter and Derek Chauvin trial shouldn't have gone, he shouldn't be asking for a new trial. So they went crazy because they heard an articulate Black woman. Well, to me, all Black people really are articulate, whether you speaking in slang, Ebonics, whatever, we know what we're saying and we can get our point across on any day, but they hate the fact that someone can be articulate. This is why they always thought Obama, Michelle, and Barack Obama were uppity Negroes. You see what I'm saying? And they didn't like that. So when they get real mad at me, they'll tell me that you look like a monkey like Michelle Obama. I'm like, okay.
Well, you know what? The next time they said they call me Queen Monkey then. How about that one? Queen. How about that one?
Right. But it can be exhausting. It really can be exhausting. And so I think we're starting to suffer in this country from something I call justice fatigue. Because we are constantly fighting for what's good and right and just. And you have people like Senator Tim Scott saying that America's not racist. And then Kamala Harris, the VP, co-signs on that nonsense along with Congressman Jim Clyburn, saying that America is not a racist country. But we know that the very premise of this country was built on a white supremacy. Right. We know this on racism. Right. We know this for a fact. No one has to pretend. The Constitution laid it out. Black people are 3/5 of a person. I mean, come on. I mean, we couldn't vote. We couldn't own property. We were somebody else's property. The very foundation is racist. So for you to say in 2021 that America is still not racist, with Black men getting shot in the back of the head while they still sitting in the car with their hands on the wheel, that tells you America's racist. Or somebody got a knee on your neck for 9 minutes and you don't see a problem with it, America's racist. So that's all I say.
Well, that's a big point. And Tonya's in the news business. Later in the show, after we talk to you throughout the first block, we're going to be joined by Steve Cohen, who wrote a book called Ledo Road Diary. And he's also the president of a news station. And we want to know how the media is handling some of this. Because today, if you probably saw this, speaking of VP, she wrote an article, not VP, Michelle Obama, wrote an article that went viral saying how exhausting it is to be a mother of Black children or to be a Black mother. She said she worried every day about her 2 girls. Now, I mean, this came out today from Michelle. Right. And then on top of that, in San Francisco, or where was it? Another agent was attacked brutally. So it's getting, first it was Me Too movement with women, then it become George Floyd. It's a term in the street, so to speak. They say I'm being Floyded up. I'm being Floyded. So a lot of men and women, are saying we're being Floyd. And now you got Michelle, chiming in and Asian attacks. So that's bad English, but like you said, we all articulate whether we use slang or not. What is we supposed to do? we do turn the other cheek often.
I don't think we're turning the cheek anymore. I think we're rising up. I think we're trying to rise up like we should have done decades ago. I don't know. What can we do? What is there to do? The only way we can fight back is through politicians and lawyers. That's the only way.
Right.
That's how we get them.
Well, justice can't be handled in the streets.
No.
We learned that.
Yeah. What do you think?
It depends. It depends. Justice can start in the street and end in the courts or end with legislation, because sometimes you got to take the movement to the street, and then from the street then comes public policy or something dealing with the court system. Because I believe had Black people had not taken it to the street and other races, George Floyd death may not have been even vindicated. Because I really believe, I'm kind of like the Republicans. I kind of do believe if they had not found him guilty, they was going to tear this country. Black people.
Oh yeah, they want to tear it down. That was just a no-brainer right there. Tear it down.
Oh,
right.
So they didn't want to deal with that. So they had to do some thinking about all that. Yeah.
That's one thing. And, they were making mention of that on the Oscars as well, on the Academy Awards. Regina King came out. First thing she said out the thing, and you said something similar to this, I think, D. She said, if he had not been found guilty, I would have put my marching boots on. And that's a deep gut feeling. That's a feeling we probably all have and all share. And trust me, if it was a women's issue or a white issue or, you know, LBGQ issue, a lot of people will be lacing up their boots. But it just seems like it's just slapping everybody in the face because it's just this division of black and white.
Yeah, well,
but where's the love in all that?
Yeah, no. How do we change this? How do you think we can start to change this? I mean, people are, you know, they have their opinion about anything, you know, but how do you think we can change any of this?
So people are going to have to die. It may not come in our generation. I'm saying, like, it may require the next generation, the millennials and the whatever my youngest children generation, the other ones, I don't know. It might take, you know, the 40 and under crowd to get it right, because obviously we're dealing with some foolishness, because we have to understand this stuff is not just systemic, it's also sometimes in the DNA. And, you know, people always talk about, well, it's not, but it is.
It is. It is. They were born with it. Culture.
And,
they were brought up with
you have slave masters who then had children, who then became members of the White Knights or the KKK. They had children who then, a lot of them went into law enforcement or into the military. And then they had children. I'm telling you, this stuff is systemic, and they have been a terror across the world. Right. It's not like Black people have been the only victims.
Right.
We just have
Exactly.
In America, but they are terrorists everywhere.
Yeah. Right.
The whole world.
Your mayor stepped down today. So is that going to, you know, weaken the, I don't know, the structure? Or she just got to make money?
A lot of people are saying this may be the last time Atlanta has a Black mayor for a long time, because they see the ship coming. And, you know, when Kasim Reed ran twice, he was in a runoff with a white person. And then one of the people, Felicia Lance Bottoms, was in a runoff with the same white woman, Mary Norwood, and she now is trying to pull Buckhead out of the city of Atlanta because they don't like Black people being in control of all of Atlanta, including Buckhead. So that's the movement right now. They're going to the legislature, because only the legislature can make cities, and they are trying to petition the Republican legislature to allow them to be a separate city from Atlanta right now. And they probably will get it the way it's going, but if not, I'm sure she'll run again for mayor or put one of her cronies in there, because that's what they do.
Well, she said she's not running again. Bottoms is not running again. So
she's not.
Yeah.
Right.
But Mary Norwood would, because Mary Norwood, she was in a runoff with Keisha, and she was in a runoff with Kasim Reed. The term before that. So she do.
Well, I'm kind of sad to see Bottoms go. I feel like she's being pushed out somehow. I mean,
something is going on. I'm not sure what.
I'm not sure what, but something is definitely going on.
Something is off, because I think she was doing a good job. Something's wrong. I don't know. I mean, this threw us all off. You know, we're like, what is going on? I don't know. We don't know what's happening.
I don't know, but something's going on. If you listen to her speech, and I'm sure you can watch it anywhere on.
Did you see how she was talking?
Yeah, you see how she was talking like she didn't want to. And she said, I got 70% of these people here in Atlanta on my, you know, who like me, who still like me. I can win this race today. So what are you saying that for? Why are you saying that? Why
she had that fundraiser? She had a fundraiser 3 weeks ago. Biden was here. Biden, she raised $500,000 at one fundraiser.
Well, I want to go ahead, because I want to bring Steve into this conversation.
Okay.
Cohen, you there?
Hey, Steve.
I'm there. How you doing?
Hey, Steve. How are you?
I'm good. It's good to see you all.
Good to see you too. Happy Friday.
You too. Where's JJ? Down at the Lincoln
I'm at the
Center?
Lincoln Center. I am. Yes.
I want your life, babe. I'm telling you.
You know, I was just saying, Lincoln Center just opened an outdoor venue, so that's what I try to do. I try to be that roving reporter guy who's on the scene. But Steve, join this conversation, because we got D. Dawkins Haigler, you know, Georgia State Rep, was just talking about the Atlanta mayor who stepped out, but was also talking about, with all these issues that are hitting the news, kind of having a kind of combustive racial tone, as a president of a news organization, how do you juggle that?
Well, I think number one, you got to be true. this is a conversation. It's a conversation that is, in my view, long overdue. It needs to be held. It needs to be aired. And you've got to be, fearless about it. You have to say, look, that's what's happening. We have to talk it through, whether that's, issues of what I call DE&I, right? Diversity, equity, and inclusion, or issues of just locally, what people are saying about, are they in the game? Are they having a voice? In my community in San Diego, we're very fortunate because we've got a wonderful balance of people of all backgrounds, ethnicities, and race that are decision makers. So we've come a long way, but I don't think that stops the conversation. It doesn't matter whether somebody's in office. What matters is what do they do when they're in office, right?
Well, that's what I was poking at D about the mayor of Atlanta stepping out. I don't know how active Stacey is. I know D, you're at the Capitol often. Then we have the Minnesota. They seems like they have people of color in places of power. What do you think about what Steve is saying on that balance, D?
Well, thank you. It's nice to meet you, Steve.
Let me introduce you to Steve. Steve's a president of a news organization, and he's the author of that book. You have that book near you, Steve?
No, I don't.
Ledo Road?
I wrote a book about the African-American experience in World War II.
Right, but it's more to it. It's that they had no equipment to build these bridges.
It's a story of 15,000 Black Americans that built a road from India to China and basically had nothing, but they had their spirit and their devotion to each other. And everyone said they couldn't do it, and they did it. And I used that as an example of how even in the worst of things, that folks can find their way out of it. And I think it's a good example. And it's an untold story, which is why I wrote it. Nobody's ever told that story. I thought, well, somebody ought to tell that damn story. Those young men who turned into the basis of the civil rights movement were very important, and I didn't want them to be forgotten. But D, I think that's where I'm coming from, is that, if you are a leader of color, do you not have a responsibility to act in the direction that is righteous? I mean, I think some don't and some do.
And I think that, to be honest with you, before I even say people of color, I'm gonna say Black people. I think that Black people have always been the conscience of America, especially in politics. And so thank you for writing that entire book that you wrote, because I didn't even know about that. But we have got to, when we're put into positions of power, we can't just be there to be symbolic, but we have to have real solid representation, because people are depending on us to deliver, because Black people really have had a bad time in America. Now adding other ethnicities, whether you're adding in indigenous people or Hispanic, Latino, I don't know which name they want to be called, just like Black people challenge between Black and African American and all that, or whether they're Asian, Pacific Islanders. There are so many different groups that have dealt with oppression from one major group, and it's absolutely ridiculous. But we have got to fight, and sometimes it's exhausting for Black people, especially for me, because with this Asian hate, for instance, and I'm not going to try to downgrade it, but it was Asian hate. Someone got murdered, and within a couple of days of Congress, within a couple of weeks, there was an executive order and bills passed about stopping Asian hate, but Black people are dying every single day in America, and there's yet to be a bill put out for to protect Black people in America. Exactly. That's a problem for me.
Exactly. That's because they don't want to. They don't want to do it.
Okay.
Well, we could go deeper than with the Asian thing. It's all about money, and power. All about
Tonya,
money.
introduce yourself. That's Tonya speaking. Why do you feel that way, Tonya? Hold on. Do we need to take a break and do a mother shout out, or are we going to keep going?
We're going to keep going.
Okay. So Tonya, why do you feel that way? I mean, you're also in the media. You got several decades of network news behind you. You're in the Tiffany broadcasting building, as they like to call it, when you're hopping around.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't been there in about a year, but the reason why I feel that way is because it is about money. I mean, you know, it's about money, and whatever the United States is doing with the other countries and letting them here to go to school, build their businesses and everything, it's all about money. We're giving them money to come here to do things, so of course they're going to protect that. They're going to protect that.
No, Tonya, I think that you're right about that. I also think though that money is about control.
Right.
That there's a combination between those two factors, and that the money gives you control, and control gives you authority, and then all that's wrong.
Right.
I mean, authority should come from the power of the individual, the power of a people, and what is right or not right. And I do think with D, I really agree with you that when you look at the black experience in America, that you cannot get away from the sense of right and wrong, the moral sense of is America on track or off track is easily defined by the plight of the African American people. We were off track before the Civil War. We got on track a little. We got off track again through the whole Jim Crow period. We got on track in the 60s, and then we got off track in the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s. Now, where are we now? Are we on track or off track morally? And I think if you look at the way African Americans look at their lives and whether they feel that morally we are righteous, and if we are not, it shows. And America is mirrored by the way you all feel about how you're treated and whether justice is going to be applied. That's my view of it.
But where are we now then? Are we stepping forward, or are we, you know, as a nation or global, are we moving forward? I mean, we're voting. Dee said earlier, we didn't vote. We didn't vote.
No.
We own property. We're moving. What? Okay.
No, and the train has already jumped completely off the tracks. It's gone. It's derailed right now because Donald Trump's America derailed wherever we were trying to go. I mean, it's so much division, and we have to be honest about that. This is not even about Democrat and Republican at this point. This is about straight up white supremacy and ridiculousness. That is what's happening. And we saw America that we cannot be proud of. America has the potential to be the greatest country in the world because we have the capacity to do a lot of things. We have to have the will to do. Right now, what I'm seeing from America is not good. And we need to bring this back full circle. And it should not be the responsibility, Steve, I'm gonna push back a little bit, of Black people to make white people do better. White people with good conscience like you got to make your friends, your cousins, and all them do better because we can't do it by ourselves. They got to do better.
Listen. America has been divided and racist. Like you said, we said all that in the beginning for the longest, forever. Okay. Donald Trump's administration just made whatever was suppressed come out. They've been suppressing it. They've been hiding secret meetings and all the other stuff and everything. But when Donald Trump came in there, he made it okay to be whatever you are. So now the cat's out the bag.
Okay, but where's the solution? That's where we're trying to find. The love.
We can't change that. How are we going to change somebody who grew up like that? Generations and generations and generations. How are we going to change that? We can change.
There's a whole bunch of us that aren't like that. I mean,
like Steve, like someone like that. Like someone like Steve, they're gonna have to go back and talk to them, and we have to work.
Look, I don't think it's the responsibility, D, of Black people to reset the clock of white people. It's our responsibility to look inside of ourselves and decide what are our basic human values and how do we express those politically and otherwise so that we can get into a post-racial environment as a country. I'm old enough to have been around when there were no Black mayors. I was in Detroit when Coleman Young became mayor. I was in Philadelphia when Wilson Goode became mayor. That did change things, Dee. I mean, it did help. I mean, there was a new consciousness that those two gentlemen brought to those cities that at least started us on the way to a realization of equity. Are we at that point now? Like I said, we have a lot more folks in office that represent communities, but whether or not they are acting in a righteous way is my problem. I mean, if you're going to be there, then act in a way that's going to be aggressively in the direction of what needs to be done, and don't be co-opted by the system that you've become part of. That's my problem.
And it's a big battle. It's an uphill battle. So you have to hang in there, so to speak. That's why it kind of circles back to, you know, the mayor of Atlanta. She I don't know if she had to leave, like you said. There's so much to do. There's so much work to be done. You always hear people, there's so much work to be done. So for the change to happen, as we all reflect, how do we have to hang in there? Because this battle, even if you pass into the next generation and expect them to do it, it's like you got to help that person, teach that person to be able to make this climb.
But guys, I mean, folks, listen to me. I think that one of the things I feel is this sort of exhaustion, right?
Right.
Of people who are trying to do the right thing. And of course, exhaustion can lead to actions that are not what you want, right? You can be exhausted and you can act still in the direction of the dream. You can be exhausted and you can loot. You know, you got to make a choice. And I think that's sort of not as clear as it needs to be. Yeah, sure, everybody has the right to be exhausted, but you can't make bad decisions because you're exhausted by the process, right? Even the Panthers figured out back then, hey, yeah, we can fight and carry guns, but that's not going to get us there, right? So
right.
Bobby Seale at the end of the day, he opened up a cheesesteak place in West Philly in Germantown because he thought, I'll make more of a difference being a regular guy than I'm going to make being a Panther.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, you're right, Steve. You got some history on us. That's for sure.
Yeah. What makes what? Not trying to be funny or anything like that, but I see that you love history, Steve. Right?
Somewhat.
What made you? I know you explained it before, but what made you want to talk about Black people?
Well, I grew up in Philadelphia, and my family situation and the way I was raised as part of the American Black experience. I was not separate from that experience. I was part of that experience. My father was a veteran. The veterans that he knew, many of them were Black Americans. My uncles were all businessmen and had African American employees that they employed in a time when that wasn't happening. So I'm just fortunate in that I was raised in a multicultural environment that has been part of me my whole life.
Wow. So I'm going to show up your book. Let's see, let me share the screen real quick.
Ledo Road Diary.
Yes. Where can they find it?
It's on Amazon.com and Barnes & Noble.
All right.
There it is.
Yeah. How many pages is it? Is it a lot? I didn't get you.
I don't write anything over 250 pages, about 220 pages.
Oh, wow.
So I figure that's about all the attention span anybody has for what I have to say.
You have other books too?
Yes, he does. I've written a bunch of them.
Oh, wow.
That's my favorite in this field. Jay, can I jump off? I got to go back to the newsroom.
All right.
No.
Thank you so
much.
much.
Nice pleasure meeting you.
I just love being with you, and thank you, JJ, for bringing me on, my friend.
Absolutely, Steve.
Take care, everybody.
Take care of yourself. Have a good weekend. Well, that was interesting. I love having Steve on. Always brings some flavor.
Steve comes and gives us a little Cohen report.
I love the Cohen report.
We do.
What network is that he's with? Because I want to look it up.
KUSI.
Yeah, it's an independent station in San Diego called KUSI. Also, a right-leaning station. But if we want, we could get you on there.
Jay always trying to put somebody on. Always on.
You said it's a right-leaning station?
It is. It's a moderate to right-leaning station.
That's strange because he didn't sound as though he were.
No, well, he's not hardcore. Like he's not. That's the thing. I mean, there is the business behind the business in a lot of cases has, their branding. But overall, if you were to ask him which side of the fence he's on, he would say he's right leaning. But that's why I wanted to ask him how's he covering these diverse stories, because a lot of stations, they go, you see it on both sides. Some go too far right, some go too far left. But there are those that try to find a middle of the road when they can. But he has written that book. And we tried to have them talk about it on a few stations, and some stations said yes, and some stations said no. You know, because sometimes they cast. You know, sometimes when you book somebody, they're looking for a certain location or look or this, that, or the other, or brilliance or cred, and that's how that goes. But
hey, so before we take a break
right.
in a few minutes here, D. So what kind of advice can you give people, who are dealing with things, other people who are on television or writing or anything like that, who deals with that craziness that you had to deal with?
First of all, you can't internalize it and let it determine who you are, because you have to know who you are and what you're going to answer to and what's acceptable. Now, most of the people who do stuff like that, they're keyboard bullies, or they will call you on the phone because they're hiding behind something. That's why the KKK wear them white hoods, because they're cowards. Because if you meet me out in the street, I know you wouldn't be saying all that you're saying with the bravery that you have behind the keyboard. But their hearts are still dark. And so we still, at the end of the day, have to pray for them and pray that they leave us alone. Because I am from the south side of the kingdom. And so you ain't going to do and say but so much to me. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, right.
I always tell people, pray with me, but don't play with me. So
I love it. I like that one. Pray. We'll say that again.
Pray with me, don't play with me.
Yes, pray with me, don't play with me. I like that one. All right, so wait a minute. You're a pastor too, right now? Okay.
He wears a lot of hats.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm an AME preacher. Yes.
All right. See, there you go. There you go. How long you been doing? Been a pastor?
Yeah, I've been ordained over 20 years.
Wow. I wonder if I ever went to your church or anything like that in Atlanta. In Atlanta, right?
Yes, it's First St. Paul AME, and it's in Lithonia, Georgia.
Lithonia? Yeah, I was in Georgia.
I was in Stonecrest, Georgia. We changed the name of our city to Stonecrest.
Stonecrest. Lithonia. That's what it is. That's what I know it is. Lithonia, Georgia. There you go. We're about to get out of here. Hold on a second. TMI Jones. Let me see. Hold on.
That's Theresa Jones.
Okay. All right. So the moms are here. We're about to get up out of here and say happy Mother's Day. Let her come on in.
There's your mom.
Yep. Mom, you there?
Who else is there?
I'm here.
Hit the photo. I think Theresa is on. She don't want to show her. Say T.
She is?
Yeah, Mommy's here. Mommy Jones is here. Hi, Mommy Jones.
Hi.
Hey.
No one's hitting the camera. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh my goodness, what did I do?
That's okay. Just keep talking. It's all right. We got you.
Oh, wait a minute. Your Zoom phone is expected. Oh man.
That's
what
okay.
happened?
It's all good.
Yeah, but
right.
I wanted to. Oh man.
Anyway, we just want to do shout outs to all the mothers.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I enjoyed the conversation so much, Dee and Tonya. It was so nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too. Happy Mother's Day, Miss Jones.
Nice to meet you as well.
It's Goodwin, actually.
What happened to my oh wow.
I don't know. But my mom's here. Say hi, Mom. Miss Gloria Dunham.
Hello.
Hi. Happy Mother's Day,
everybody.
Mommy. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to you all.
All right.
There's T. Where's Johnette, Theresa? Where's Johnette?
Right there.
This is
Right,
the red.
there you go.
This is like the red table. That's my little girl.
Hey, Johnny.
Teresa,
Mom. How y'all doing?
That's D.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to all of you.
Thank you.
Mother's Day. Wait a minute. Now, what y'all gonna do? I know Johnny's gonna cook food for y'all, right?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, she's gonna cook for you, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Let's see if my daughter says Happy Mother's Day.
Let's see if she.
Why is she hiding? Come back here, Johnny. Don't hide. You gonna cook dinner for your mom tomorrow? I mean Sunday.
She knows how.
Ramen noodles.
Hi, Johnny. Hi, Teresa.
Microwave.
I lost
microwave.
it.
All right, Mom, what you doing for Mother's Day?
Me?
No, my mom. Miss,
Oh.
Wait a minute. Miss Teresa, Miss Teresa,
Mother's
this
Day.
is my mom. This is my
Hi,
mom.
Mom. Hi.
Hi, everybody. For Mother's Day, I'm going to treat myself to a spa day.
Oh,
Nice.
goody,
All right.
goody.
Nice
Yes.
spa day. Okay.
I love it. Oh man.
All right,
I
well,
lost.
you two enjoy yourselves. Everybody enjoy themselves.
And D, what you gonna do? D's a mom and a
Oh
grandma.
yeah, that's right, D. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
D
Yeah.
Dawkins,
No,
what you gonna do, girl?
If they don't have me some boxes of jewelry, we're gonna have a misunderstanding in this house. You know, they can keep the flowers, they can keep the candy. Jewelry. At this stage of my life, I want jewelry.
Exactly. Jewelry or money. There you go. Jewelry or money.
oh, brother.
Diamonds are a
Oh,
girl's best
goodness.
friend.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed it. I don't know what. Oh, there we are.
Okay,
I hope.
all good.
So wait,
All right.
where's Teresa?
All
Oh, I
right.
see you, Teresa.
Okay.
We
What
just,
Well,
you
you
want?
got to hit something that says camera. And T, what you gonna do? Tanya, what are you gonna
You know
do? Because
what?
Tanya's a mom.
yeah, exactly. I got two. You know, I probably, just
Mhm.
chill out. I'm just gonna chill out. That's all. I did a spa day for my birthday. I'm not doing anything else special. You gonna bring me some flowers, Jay?
I don't think so, but
Diamond.
I see you,
There's
Mama.
Mom. Hi, Mom.
oh, I see it now. Okay.
Oh, hi, Mom. How
Oh,
are
here
you?
I am.
Hi.
Yay!
Hi.
How are you?
All
I'm
right.
wonderful. I'm great. Hi, sweetie. I see my granddaughter. Hi.
Aw,
Hello.
It's like the red table.
yeah.
All
Well,
right.
anyways, nice meeting you guys. I enjoyed the conversation.
All right. Well, you take care.
It was
and
great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's a heavy topic. Very,
It
it's
was a
heavy.
heavy
Yeah, you're
topic.
right. Yeah.
heavy. We go on
Oh.
for days and days and hours for that one. But we're
Well,
but
we've been doing the love of diversity and race for what, 3 weeks now? We've been doing love since post-pandemic. We've been digging out of it in different scenarios. We talked about romance and loving yourself and having confidence. And then all these issues came up in the media about news, and it's exhausting to be Black. And that was a big article in the Washington Post last week. And we jumped on that and had a couple of people on. And then Dee came on to talk about what's happening in Atlanta and how she's doing and her POV, as we call her, point of view. So we've been dealing with love and race and trying to see how we can put a positive spin on some of the things that's going on. And then we always want to salute. Last week we did Tanya's birthday. When was your birthday? 2 weeks ago. Her mother cooked, and now we're doing
Yeah.
Mother's Day.
Oh,
And we're just gonna-
congratulations.
thank
We're
you.
just gonna
Thank
try
you.
to keep smoking on the upward vibe and keep it positive as we talk about some of these headlines that seem a little challenging, or some might say ugly. What you say, D, was like social injustice, you said, or social
Justice fatigue.
Yeah.
justice fatigue.
Justice fatigue. You're right. You're right. Totally. All right, we're gonna take a
Nice.
break. Let's get out of
Okay,
here.
nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Happy Mother's
All right,
Day
happy
to all the
meeting you.
mothers. Love you,
Okay.
mommy. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. I can go?
Okay.
Yes, you
Talk
can
to you
go.
later, Jay.
Bye.
Later,
There
girl.
she is. Hi, honey.
All right, Juice,
Hi.
take us away. Juice, take us away.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's
Juice,
Day.
Thank
take us
you. The
away.
same to you. All righty.
Juice,
Thanks for
Bye.
joining us.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later, girl.
Love you guys. Bye, honey.
All right, boo boo.
If I was your boyfriend,
All right, we'll be back in like 2 minutes.
2-minute break.
yeah. If I was your boyfriend, if I was your boyfriend,
Get off now. I don't know how to get off.
yeah. If I was your boyfriend, I would take you out, show you a good time, smoke on some good pine, always hit your phone line. I would do things for you that you never had. I would go all in my bag, make your ex really mad. Girlfriend, I could be your boyfriend. Oh, I could be your toy friend. Watch y'all nigga be working. Turn it around, I'ma look it up and down. Yeah, baby, that's that sound. I'ma do better than your ex do. Watch, baby girl, I flex you. Get up in your world when I sex you. Bring a lot of pain when I test you. You won't find another nigga like me. My sex game coming real spicy. I know that you really wanna bite me. These other chicks wanna try me. If I was your boyfriend. If I was your boyfriend. Yeah.
If I was your girlfriend, yeah. If I was your girlfriend, yeah. Trina, if I was your girl, we'd be one forever. Me plus you equal us forever. Nice trips, bags, cars, and jewels. 5-star dinners, elite friends and shoes. I'm a boss, but you bigger. We compliment each other. I claimed you, my hitter. Waist splitter, you die for me, lie for me. You would never make me feel like you wouldn't ride for me. Long term, this ain't no week. Hit the first night, then it's over by the weekend. No sneaking, money on the dial. Diamonds on the wrist, tell the driver, Mr. Child. If I was your chick, one thing's for certain, I ain't never gonna snitch, never gonna lie, never gonna cheat, cause I understand everything don't start sweet. I'ma do you better than your ex do. I'm a whole vibe, I can bless you. Always on your mind when I sex you. All them other bras in your rib view. You'll never find another chick like me who get into them checks like Nike. I know all your exes wanna fight me, and I know your homeboys wanna bite me.
If I was your boyfriend. If I was your boyfriend. Yeah.
If I was your girlfriend, yeah. If I was your girlfriend.
If I was your boyfriend.
Coming back. Hello. Welcome back to Always On with Tonya and Jay, featuring DJ J.U. Ice. Happy Friday, everybody.
DJ J.U. Ice. All right, I was trying to post some pics. Okay, yeah. Let me turn this camera back around. All that New York stuff. Boom. Hey, girl.
Hey,
right, almost time to wrap it up.
Yes, it is. Anyway. Hold on. I got some people. Oh, there you go. All right, I got some people coming here to say happy Mother's Day. They're joining us.
All right now.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. I was listening to your show. I got in the last minute. Love the show, love the conversation. Of course I missed the whole front part of it, but I had to drive down here the next time.
We were just talking about the love that's going on through mothers and trying to bring races together. We just happy that we can try to find a brighter outlook to the holiday and that we're celebrating, saluting mothers. What's up?
That's right. Latisha Thorton.
That's right.
Hey, Latisha.
Hey, guys.
How you doing?
Hi, Latisha.
How you doing?
Good to you, Diva.
All right, Diva. All right, so these are my girlfriends. These are my girlfriends, and we are mothers.
Yes.
Salute to the mothers. Yes. Do you have your drinks? Do you have your drinks? All right.
Oh.
Listen.
Yes.
You like my cup?
Yes. Do you have a toast? Did we not? You didn't tell D to make a cocktail.
Listen, you got a toast right there. Hold your hand up. Let's get that toast up.
I like that cup. Yeah, I like that.
My sister made that for me.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I like that. But anyways, ladies, we work hard, no matter what. That's our second job, first job. That's our first job, being a mother. Being a mother, a good mother to these beautiful children that we had and everything. Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Absolutely. Don't be a bad mother.
Same to you. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day.
Wait a minute, Sarah, what you drinking?
Oh, I'm doing vodka and
I'm
gonna sit down.
Ginger ale.
I don't have no more vodka, but I had some Jameson. So there you go.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
And I'm also a grandmother, so happy Grandmother's Day to me.
Oh, yeah,
too.
Happy grandmothers and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget the grandmothers. The big mama.
The big mama. Yeah, big mamas. And big mama's house.
Big mamas.
But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to say Happy Mother's Day again to everybody, everybody across the world. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Same to you.
man.
Happy Mother's Day. Great
Yeah.
show, guys.
Wait a minute, listen, what you gonna do for Mother's Day?
Who me? I'm not doing
Yeah.
anything special.
No, nothing special at all?
Nothing special.
You
Nope.
just gonna chill
Nothing
out?
special.
Latisha,
Because I
what
like
you
to just
doing?
cool out.
Tisha.
And we're supposed to go to the District Winery down in Washington, so I'm excited about that.
Yes, she's in Maryland and
Yeah.
chilling
Oh, okay.
and everything. So
That's
yeah.
cool.
Yes. the district.
What are you
Okay.
doing? What are you doing, Tonya?
Yeah, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just like you. I'm just chill out right here on the sofa.
Yeah.
Watch me some Netflix or something like that. I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to binge watch. I want to have my remote, my control, and get under the covers.
And hopefully
That's it.
somebody bring me some
That's it.
food. I ain't even looking for no flowers.
Yeah.
I don't want no flowers.
Did y'all heard what D said, right? She was representing.
D, say it again, D.
Which part? Which part? I'm sorry.
You don't want. Yeah, the one when you telling your family not to bring no flowers and not diamonds, jewelry.
She wants jewelry. Jewelry.
Yeah,
I heard that part.
That's right. Jewelry
And
is
not
the
cheap
girl's-
jewelry. Jewelry that, you know, they can be appraised and you can put on your insurance.
Right.
The real thing. The real thing.
Yes.
Hey, so you know what, ladies, Latisha, introduce yourself because you got your own business and everything. Please tell the people how, you know, what you do and how they can get in touch with you.
Okay. Well, I own Sweet Tea's Catering in New Jersey and also now in the Maryland area as well. You could definitely reach me on Instagram, Sweet Tea's Catering, and then also on Facebook too. Just a telephone call away. And my number is 800-457-1069.
So your next event, call Sweet Tea because that food is good.
Well,
Sweet Tea, my girl.
You must have had.
What
Go
part
ahead.
of Jersey?
Is it shaved on the side?
Huh?
Is your hair shaved on the side, Sweet Tea? I'm trying to see.
Oh, she's trying to check your hair out, Tish.
Folded it today because I messed the curls.
Oh, I like that. Okay, I was just trying to say, yeah.
she trying to get your style, Tish. She
I
gonna
am.
get it.
Well,
That's the cover up raised style.
D's very fashionable. But Sweet Tea, give us a tip on a Mother's Day brunch super quick. What's easy? Shrimp and grits? That's kind of hard.
Yeah, that's easy. Shrimp and grits, that's a no-brainer. You can make
That's
that
a
happen.
no-brainer, right?
Yeah.
Waffles and mashed potatoes. What's good? What's happening here?
Waffles is good. Definitely chicken and waffles is always good. That's simple.
Mm-hmm.
Salmon croquettes are good. That's cool too.
Oh, salmon croquettes. Okay, yeah.
Definitely do that.
Dessert?
Dessert. Wow, banana pudding.
Oh, my favorite. My favorite.
Yes.
Right.
With that one,
Gotta
right?
have that.
And a nice, maybe a bread pudding. I like that too. But, So, but yeah, those are the things I could think of right off the bat.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. What you got, Sarah? Where they gonna reach you? Besides you resting and binge watching.
They can reach me, Sarah Campbell. I'm in Newark, New Jersey now, and I am, what's my number? 347-267-2955.
All right.
What does Sarah provide?
I'm sorry?
What kind of service does Sarah provide?
Oh, I don't have a business right now. I did basket business and I'm going to revamp it around August and September. So I will, a gift basket business. So I will be putting the information out so everybody can see. Yes.
Yeah, you were doing your thing earlier before COVID. I remember the baskets.
Right, for years. And
Yes,
I think
yes.
I had to give my brain and my fingers a rest, but now I'm ready. I'm ready to start again. So yes.
I'm serious. Well, look,
That's a
the
lot of
world is
work.
opening back up. So
Where about you,
soon.
D? How do people reach you, D? Because I know are people going to your church today? They know where to get there. Shoot it out to us real quick.
I'm not going to church today, but it's First St. Paul and me, church meet outside right now because of COVID. I haven't even been out there myself. I watch them online unless I have to go to preach at different churches, then I might show up for them. But they can reach me on Facebook, D Dawkins Haigler, IG and Twitter. You can find me on social media. I haven't been banned like Donald Trump yet, so.
Look, D, I'm gonna take them glasses. I need those glasses you got. You know I like them things,
Yes,
right?
these are Lorraine. They're high-end glasses. My girlfriend, she made these. This is her line, and you can find them in most high-end optometries.
Okay.
You just go online to Louise Lorraine Frames.
Okay.
I like those, honey.
Very nice.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Very nice. Yeah.
And on one Sunday, and everybody liked them. They
work.
I thought I was gonna see you with them on this morning. I was like, yo, D, where the frames at?
I love glasses, so every month I'm gonna start changing them out to something different. So you're gonna be really sharp next month, Jay.
Listen, I can't wait for all of us to get together again. That's for sure.
Oh, I know. I know.
mean, Jesus. Well, it's opening it back up. That's a great thing. By the end of this month, you know, New York is starting to come back. It's starting to go. We'll see. You know, starting to come back. So yeah, we're all gonna get out and get some dinner. D, you gonna fly in so we can break bread again.
Will.
You know,
well, that's where we met.
I was actually born in New York, so I will come back. I have family in New York. I'll come back.
Wait a minute, what part of New York?
My husband's from New York, Harlem, and my husband's from Riverside. You know, on Riverside Drive in Harlem.
Oh,
so
okay.
his family's still all there. His mother, his sisters.
Oh yeah,
that's where I live.
That's right.
That's where I live on Riverside Drive.
You telling the whole world where you live?
Wonderful.
I didn't know D. But while we met and had dinner at Cecil's, remember, Tonya?
Yes, I remember that. That was a good time.
I didn't know you was on Riverside Drive. All good. All right. It's all good.
Right, well, bro,
and Jay Ice. What about you, Jay Ice? What you gonna do? Play music?
You know, he do sign language. He do sign language. Jay Ice. He's
not really.
Jose, can you hear us? Can you see
all
us?
Right. Oh, okay.
Anyways, we're about to get him out of here. Happy Mother's Day to all of y'all. Thank you. So
Happy
much
Mother's Day, everybody.
Thank you so much for stopping by, guys.
Exactly.
Listen, we're gonna get out of here. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. You know where you can catch us at. Always On with Tonya Jay featuring DJ J.U. Weiss on Facebook. We're at TJ Always On Instagram and everything else. So, and if you want to watch your latest podcast on Apple, Google, anything except iHeart. We're going to work on that next. Also, we're across the seas now too. Rocks Radio.
Nice.
ROC.
Nice.
Nice. Yes. On Wednesdays, every Wednesdays, catch us there too. I'll say it again, WEROCX.com. We're there, 5:00 on Wednesdays. The radio station, and it's all in London and overseas in Europe and all that good stuff. So we
wonderful.
We're doing big things. We're being big team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And next week we got our girl Alvina from Chicago.
Yes, Alvina, my girl, beautiful soul. Alvina's a beautiful soul. Make sure y'all watch because she's got a lot to say. Definitely got a lot to say.
Definitely got a lot to say. Spreading the love.
All right, we're getting ready to get up out of here.
Okay, guys.
Love y'all. Thank you for stopping by. Bye-bye. Juice, take us out. Take us out, Juice.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mommy.
Crank it up.
Hi. Hi, sweetie.
Hi, Mommy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
You look kind of cool sitting in that park.
Huh?
I had to sit down. I had to sit down.
You had to sit down. No.
See what's good about 7 to 8? It's still light out.
I know, right? You like that stuff, right?
I do.
What you got for the weekend?
Go home and make some salmon croquettes. No, I was just listening to your girl.
Yeah, she
talk about
cook. Let me tell you, she can't cook. Seriously.
So
That's why she got that. I've known her for a long time. Our daughters grew up together.
Right. So All right,
Anyway,
bro.
everybody who else was listening, have a great weekend. Make sure you comment on our Facebook page, Always On with Tonya Jay. Instagram, TJ Always On. Hit us up.
DM us. Hit us up.
Yeah.
Take the phone numbers. We here.
Let us know what's going on.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Let's know.
Wait a minute. We gotta give a big old shout out to Grand Party Pete. I'm sorry. I always, because it's a tongue twister for me. Grand Party Pete. Thank you for making this happen. DJ J.U.I.'s love you. Look, wait a minute. He too cool. Look at him. He too cool. We gotta have that after party soon.
Wakanda forever.
All right, Jay, get a drink.
I'm out.
I'm out too. Thanks, Juice. Love you.
One. Hit me up.
All right. Peace out, y'all.
Good show. Peace out.
Peace out. Well, I'll wait till after Juice play this.
I wish and I wish and I wish.
Oh, we can't play that. Bye, Juice.
Yeah.